with me for a walk around my favourite place on earth, Disney's Port Orleans French Quarter. Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Charlene and this is my little channel where I talk mainly about books, but also with a little bit of travel and lifestyle as well. And today is one of those rare travel videos where I get to show you around Disney's Port Orleans French Quarter, which is my favourite place on earth here in Orlando. Everyone, I hope you've all had a great week. I'm so excited today because, like I said, I'm here in my favourite place in the entire planet, and that is Disney's Port Orleans French Quarter. As I'm filming this video, it's October 2025. Excuse that, there's a bus in the background. But I'm here at Disney's Port Orleans French Quarter, which is classed as a moderate resort here in Orlando, Florida. So Disney has 3 tiers of resorts. You've got value, moderate and deluxe resorts, and this is classed as a moderate one. So this resort is actually themed on the French Quarter in New Orleans. That's where it gets all of its beautiful theming from. And also this resort is very, very special to me and my family. It holds so many memories of many past family trips, but also this is where we stayed when me and my husband got married. So this holds so many very, very important and beautiful memories for me. So I'm so excited to be back and to show you around. So just walking up to the beautiful hotel, you'll see the port at the front there. That's where you'll be dropped off by your taxi or Uber or bus if you're getting one here. And for me, this is what already starts giving me all the feels and the excitement for this place, because the theming is absolutely stunning. It is one of the smaller resorts and it's surrounded by nature and trees and beautiful plants and gardening. The landscaping here is beautiful, and classic Disney, they keep it manicured very, very well. So yeah, walking up to this already, you're getting all of the feels of the French Quarter. Just as you come under that port that I was just talking about, off to the left, you'll find the bus parks, and that is where the buses will take you to all of the different Disney parks. So just behind me, you'll see the bus stations, bus station A and bus station B. It's not confusing at all to work out where to go from because they have a list of what goes to which park from which bus stop. So it's very, very easy to work out, and they come really regularly too. Walking into this resort really feels like coming home. It is just the most wonderful feeling for me, and like I said, this resort holds so many really special memories. So this is the main lobby area. This is where like the central hub is, and it's also inside, which is really great because it's nice and air conditioned, and it's a great place to come to when you check in. So as you walk into the lobby, here is a wonderful fountain, and then off to the left of that you've got the registration area. So this will be where you check in, check out, speak to all of the wonderful cast members and staff as well. They're really, really lovely here, and they always help you if there's anything that you need to know. So this is Jackson Square. This is the shop slash gift shop area. There is so much you can buy in there, but we'll come back to that later. Off to the left of the lobby, you have the bar and cafe area. There are also some restrooms and telephones around here, but mainly this is the side of the lobby that you'll come to eat and to go into, get your beignets and go into the club lounge. So Scat Club Lounge is more of a bar area. It's somewhere where you can go at night to have a few drinks, to see people performing, and this is it in the daytime, so it's very, very quiet right now, but it's also a good quiet place to sit and eat your beignets if you don't want to sit in the slightly busier area of the lobby. It's a really, really lovely jazz club area. This is Scat Club Café, and this is where you want to come to get your beignets. And if there's one thing you have to do at Port Orleans French Quarter, it's get beignets. They are so great. This is Sassagoula Floatworks. It's the food factory / the restaurant. So this is where you're going to come for all of your meals. You can pay for them or you can use the dining plan. And you'll see here there's each different kiosk serves different types of food, so they have the menus on the boards above them, so it's really easy to find your way around. But this restaurant's a really great area. It's got plenty of tables and chairs and places for you to sit. It's decorated really nicely, and there's also some Coke freestyle machines, which I really appreciate. You can buy your resort mugs and fill them up for the day and take them off out with you. Coming back into the gift shop now, this is from the side of the lobby and the registration area. This isn't a huge gift shop because French Quarter is quite a small resort, but at the same time there's everything here that you need. There's a really nice selection of merch. There's merch specific to the French Quarter as well, like this beignets merch. There's mini ears, and there's all sorts of things in here like pins and mugs and things like that. And also what I really appreciate about this gift shop is right at the bottom, which we'll get to in a moment, it's got lots of food and drink options. So if you're wanting to make some food in the morning and take it out with you, it's just a slightly cheaper way of getting around without having to buy food constantly from the parks. And it also is a great little snack for sitting in your room in the evening, watching your American TV and eating your Lay's chips and little bags of donuts. There is actually a map of the resort, and as you can see, it's actually a pretty small resort. I think Port Orleans French Quarter is one of Disney's smallest resorts, which I absolutely love it for because it means it never feels too busy or too overcrowded. So there are two parts to the Port Orleans resort. There's Port Orleans French Quarter, which is where we are today, but there's also its bigger sister, if that makes any sense, but that is called Riverside. So Riverside is also based on New Orleans, but it hasn't got quite the same French Quarter vibe, and it's much bigger. So that has got many more bus stops, and it's where it's usually much busier. This is on the other side of the lobby, and this is one of my favorite spots in the entire resort. Just off to the left, that's where you have the gift shop, and just off to the right, that is where the restaurant is, and straight ahead through that building, that is where the lobby and reception areas are. So just opposite the lobby, going straight down that street there, that is where you'll find the pool, and also a pool bar and some kids play areas, which are really fun, decorated with like plastic crocodiles and alligators. Off to the left is where you're going to find a lot of the blocks for the rooms, and also off to the right, that is also where you're going to find a lot of the blocks for the rooms. I'm going to start with going left today so that I can do a good old loop around and end up back at the lobby. But down this way is where me and my husband always end up staying, and we usually stay in block 7. But you'll see that I think there are 7 blocks actually, maybe 8. But each block is clearly numbered and clearly signposted, and so beautifully decorated in the French Quarter style. One of my favorite things about this hotel is the architecture. I just think the style of these buildings is so beautiful. You can see it's got all of the iron gates that is kind of reminiscent of the French Quarter in New Orleans. And as well as that, these streets you don't feel at all like you're in a Disney resort. You feel like you're walking around actual French Quarter or a beautiful, quaint little town. Even all of the details like these kind of posts here, all of the little things that they have thought of are all to make you feel completely immersed, and it feels so relaxing and peaceful in this resort. On our wedding day, this is where we stood to have a picture taken, and it's one of my favourite spots here. gonna have to forgive how I look. It's very windy right now when I'm trying to do this. But I know I keep saying about all of my favourite parts of this resort, but my number one favourite part of this resort, without a question, is this river, because it just adds such a nice, peaceful touch to the resort. You don't feel like you're in a busy Disney hotel at all. You feel like you're somewhere having a lovely, peaceful, relaxing time. Something else that's also really cool about this resort is if you carry on walking down this pathway along the river just for 5 to 10 minutes, you'll come up to the Riverside Resort. So they are connected, although they're separate resorts. So you can go up there if you want to use one of their mini pool areas, or if you want to just have a look around, or use their restaurant, or anything you want to do. I mean, look at this view. Honestly, when you've had a busy day at the Disney parks, or you've had a long flight, or you just feel like chilling out, there's absolutely nothing better than waking up to this view. I all the time wish that I was here, and so I go on the walking pad and I put a video on walking around this resort. So to be here walking around is just the absolute best for me. I can't get too close to the water obviously, but I just wanted to draw your attention to the fact that we are right by a river, and so there may be alligators and snakes in the area, so just be very careful and don't let your kids or yourselves get too close to the water. I'm just continuing my walk around the river, but you can see that on the left is the river and on the right are all of the other areas where the rooms are. It's so easy to navigate your way around, so don't worry about getting lost. Like I said, this is one of Disney's smaller resorts, which is why I absolutely love it, because it feels so much more relaxed this way, and also because of the way that it looks as well. It's just such a lovely, lovely resort. So I'm just coming around to the back side of the pool. I don't want to go into the pool and start filming because obviously there's people there with families and kids and things like that. But this is where you can come and spend a day relaxing by the pool. There is a lovely, great big pool area, loads and loads of chairs. There's slides. There's also a pool bar, loads and loads of things to do here. And they also have lots of entertainment on for kids as well. So just behind me, down that walkway, that's where you catch the boats, either to go to Riverside or onto Disney Springs, and they run from 10 a.m. in the morning. They are weather permitting, obviously they can't go in the pouring down rain, but they're going most of the time. So just down this little walkway here, that's where you get the river cruises to Disney Springs and Riverside. There are two separate boats. The ones with the yellow flags go to Riverside, and I think it's the ones with the purple flags go to Disney Springs. Sometimes they change, so you can double check that. But this is one of my most favorite things to do here at this resort. It is the most peaceful way to get to Disney Springs ever. You'll also see we're coming round now to the other block, so we're at block number 2 now. So they're very, very easy to find, and they're very well signposted, and everyone is just as good as the other. There is also a kids playground off to the left here. I don't want to film inside it because there's lots of kids in there, but it's a really good little area for your kids to play. So you'll see that we're just looping back round now up to the main square. Like I said, this is quite a quiet resort. You've got also in the pool area there, you've got a little hot tub and things like that. You've got a kids play area, and also just off there is a gift shop there. Just off to the left of that, you've got a little arcade. We'll walk through it to get back to the lobby, but that really is everything at this resort. It's a lovely, small, quiet resort, and it's so beautifully themed. So I just wanted to give you a quick little room tour and show you what it's like here at Port Orleans French Quarter. We are room number 7205, so that means we're in block 7, floor 2 and room 5. And I'm so happy that we are here in block 7 because this is the block that we stayed at when we got married, so that was a really nice surprise. Our car is just over here in the car park really close to it. And yeah, let me just show you what the room is like. My assistant would open the door for me. Okay, so here we are, and I'm ecstatic to be in a renovated new room. So when you come in, let that door just close and I can show you everything. So when you step into the room, you've got a lovely bench and table over there with some really cute Princess and the Frog artwork above. It says welcome Payne family on the giant TV, which I don't know if the camera will do that justice, but it is absolutely enormous. Underneath the TV, you've got this massive brand new unit. So these rooms have been completely redone since we were last here, and it looks 10 million times better. I thought it looked beautiful before, but this is absolutely stunning. So you've got absolutely loads and loads of storage space. You've got absolutely tons of drawers. Oh, you've got a Bible as well. Absolutely loads and loads and loads of storage. All of these drawers are all storage. And then in this very lovely looking cupboard here, you've got a fridge as well, which I absolutely love that you've got a room fridge. Got more storage here. I think that's somewhere you can put your luggage and your bags and things like that. And even more storage here. And then above that, you've got this really lovely brand new tea and coffee section. So you've got some shelving units there, an ice bucket, and then also below you've got a coffee machine with lots of tea and coffee facilities. Turning around the other side of the room, you've got 2 queen beds and some renovated new backboards, which are so beautiful. You've got these lovely light fittings, the backboards, and these pillows, which absolutely look gorgeous. Something else that is new since our last time here is that you've got a Hey Disney, which is kind of like an Alexa. And they said you can do all sorts of things through here, like order extra towels, order things to your room, things like that. You've got your phone here and all of your information about the resort, including all of your kind of like numbers and information, things like that, and some more drawers and things like that. You do also have some plug sockets and USB ports, things like that. Around the sides of the bed, which I think is a really lovely touch, you have some reading lights, and you have those on both sides of each of the beds. Over there, you've got some coat hooks as well, which is super handy for your park bags and your ears and things like that. And also what's super cute is that they've put us a little Mickey towel on the edge of the bed here. I love the Disney towel artwork. Something else that is new, there I am, hello. Something else that is new is that these sliding separating doors. Last time we stayed here, these were like curtain screens, like heavy curtain screens. And now they're big sliding doors. You're not going to be able to see this very clearly, but let me just show you that they go across like that so that you can completely section off the bathroom and you can have that as a separate area. You can also close it for a bit of privacy when somebody else is in the shower or using the loo or getting changed or something like that. So in here is your bathroom. Again, you've got a lovely brand new tiled floor, and I forgot to say in here, these floors are new as well. They're new herringbone wooden floors, and these have changed from before. So here you've got a lovely tiled floor. You've got so many little touches which are so clearly well thought out. Like you've got this little step here for the little ones to stand on so they can see in the mirror. You've got a few Disney toiletries here. You've got a his and hers sink, a big old mirror, and also you've got one of these mirrors that is like a magnifying vanity mirror. You've got your luggage stand here. You've got cupboard space with hangers and a safe as well. And it is one of those good safes as well that you can lay down a laptop inside though, so that's really good. You've got extra pillows and blankets there and more storage here. You've got a full-length mirror as well, and you've got an ironing board. You've got I'm not sure really what those are. Oh, it's steam iron, and you've got a hairdryer too. And let me just turn around and show you the bathroom. This is another part of the room that has been completely redone since the last time we were here. So obviously you've got your loo there, but one thing that is amazing is that you have a proper full-length shower now. This used to be, every single time we've ever been before, it's been like a bath with a shower in it, and now it's like a full shower, which looks so much better. You've got your toiletries here on the wall as well, so you've got shampoo, conditioner and body wash. I know lots of people preferred it when you had the miniatures because they could take them home, but I think these are a bit more eco-friendly and they look nice as well. And the shower has been freshly tiled, so that looks really good. And yeah, the room as a whole has been upgraded so much, and I just wanted to show you it before we get it messy and put all of our stuff down. But I'm absolutely ecstatic to be here. When we came and checked in and she said that we were in block 7, I started crying to the point where I was almost hyperventilating because I just couldn't believe that had happened, that we've been put in the same block that we were in when we got married. It just means absolute world to me, and we're only here for one night, but it will be such a great night, I'm sure. That was really good timing because we've just finished our resort tour and the heavens have opened. But I really hope you've enjoyed having a look around the French Quarter Resort. Like I said, it is my favourite place on earth, and we are just checking out now. We've only stayed here for one night this day, and it's breaking my heart to leave it again, but I know that we'll be back. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to my little channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!